The Prince of Cumberland. That is the step which I must fall down or overleap, for in my way it stands. Stars, hide your fires, do not let your light see my black and deep desires. The eye wink at the hand, yes, let it be, for which the eye fears, when it is done, to see.
They met me in the day of success, and I have learned by perfectish rapport that they have more than the mortal knowledge. When I burned in desire to question them further, they made themselves air into which they vanished. Whilst I stood wrapped in the wonder of it, came missives from the king, who all hailed me Thane of Cawdor, by which title before these weird sisters had saluted me and referred me to the coming of time with Hail King, thou shalt be. This I thought good news to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, that thou mightst not lose the dews of rejoicing by being ignorant of what greatness thou hast promised thee. Lay it to thy heart, and farewell. Promise thou art on Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet do I fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Heart not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. Would thou wouldst highly, that thou wouldst holily, would not play false, and yet would wrongly win. Great plans, thou witch's prize, thou must do if thou have it, and that which rather must fear to do, than wish it should be undone. Heed thee hither, that I might pour my spirits into thine ear, and chastise the valour of my tongue, and all that impedes me from the golden round, which fate and metaphysical age doth have thee crowned withal. What is your tidings?
The king comes here tonight.
What? Thought man to say it? Is thy master with him?
So please you, it is true, our Thane is coming. One of my fellows had speed of him, and almost dead of breath, but scarcely to make up his message.
Give him tidings. He brings great news. The raven himself is hoarse that crooks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you evil spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here, and fill me from the crown to the toe top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood. Stop up the access and passageway to remorse. Let no compunctious visitings of nature shake my felt poor purpose, nor keep the peace between effecting it. Come to my womanly breast, and take my milk for gall, you murdering ministers. Come, thick night, and pull thee into the dunnest smoke of hell. Let my keen knife not see the wound it makes, or heaven peep through the crowd to cry, Hold! Hold! Great thrones, worthy Cawdor, greater than both, and all hail thereafter. Thy letter has transported me past this ignorance, and I see now a future in an instant.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Oh, never shall sun that morrow see. Your face, my Thane, is as a book where men may read strange matters. To beguile the time, look like the time, bear welcome in your eye. Your hand, your tongue, is as the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. He who comes here must be provided for, and it is your business to put it into my dispatch.
We shall speak later.
Look up clear, for to alter favour ever is to fear. Leave all the rest to me.
Gentle senses. CC, our honoured hostess.
All our services, twice done and double done, we're poor and sit no business, do with content against thee. Where your honour, deep and broad, you rest your hermits.
Where is the Thane of Cawdor? Conduct us to thine host.
At your highness's pleasure.
If it were done, when 'tis done, 'twere best to be done quickly. If the assassination could trammel up the consequence, and catch with a serene success, this blow will be the be-all and the end-all here. For upon this bank and shoal of time, we'll jump the life to come. But we'll all still have judgment here. First I'm here as his kinsman and his subject, both strong against the deed. Also as his host, who should against the murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides, this Duncan hath borne his faculties so meekly that his pleas will sound like angels, trumpet-tongued against the deep damnation of his taking off. I have no spur to break the side of my intent, but only vaulting ambition, which overleaps itself and falls on the other.
He's almost sucked. Why have you left the chamber?
Hath he asked for me?
Knowing not he has.
We will proceed no further in this business. He has honoured me of late, and I have brought golden opinions from all sorts of people, not to be cast aside so soon.
Was the hope drunk where you dressed yourself?
Privy, peace.
What beast was it then made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you're a man. And to be much more than what you were, you'd be so much more than man. No time nor place to the dear, and yet would be your fitness. I have given suck, and know how tender it is to love the babe that milks me. I would, while it was smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from its boneless gums and dashed the brains out, had I sworn as you had done to this.
If we should fail.
We fail! But screw your courage to the sticking place, and we will not fail. But Duncan is asleep, where two fathers shall his great day's journeys to commence. His two chamberlains, whereto with wine and with sail, we sweeten in memory. What cannot you and I perform on the unguarded Duncan? What not put upon his spongy officers who shall bear the guilt of our great quell?
Bring forth men, children only, for thine daughter's metal should compose nothing but males. Will it not be received when we mark with blood those of his own chamber and say that they have done it?
Who shall receive it other, for their griefs and clamour roar upon their death?
I am settled in the terrible deed. Away, and mock the time with fairest show, for the false face must hide what the false heart doth know.
How goes the night, boy?
The moon is down, I've not heard the clock.
And she goes down at 12.
I take it as late, sir.
Who's there?
A friend!
What? Sir, not yet at rest? The king's abed, he hath been in unusual pleasure. By the most kind hostess, and shut up in measureless content.
It is the servant's will to defend, which all three should have wrought.
All's well. I dreamt last night of the three weird sisters. To you thou showed some truth.
I do not think of them. Yet when we have time, we shall think upon the matter. If it shall make honour for you.
At your kindest leisure.
If you shall cleave to my consent.
So I lose none in seeking to augment it, but still keep my bosom franchised and my allegiance clear. I shall be counselled.
And good repose the while.
Thanks, sir, the like to you.
Is this the dagger I see before me? The handle towards my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I do not have thee, yet I see thee still. Art thou fatal vision sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but dagger of the mind? False creation proceeded from the heat of first brain, as to which now I see in form palpable. Thou marshalled me the way that I was going, and such instrument as I was to use. It is the bloody business which informs us to mine eyes. Now, the other world, nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtain's sleep. With Tarquin's ravishing strides towards his design, it moves like a ghost. Stones, heed not my footsteps, which way they walk, for they will prate of my whereabouts. I go, and it is done.
That which have made them drunk have made me bold. That which have quenched them have given me fire. Hark, peace! He's about it. The doors are open and the surfeited grooms do mock their charge with snores. I've drugged their posses, that death and nature do contend about them, whether they live or die.
Who's there? What?
Alack! They've awoken. The deed is not done. I laid the daggers ready. You could not have missed them. Had he have not looked like my father as he slept, I'd have done it. My husband.
I have done the deed. Did thou not hear a noise?
I heard the owl cry and the cricket scream. Did you not speak?
When?
Now.
As I descended?
Aye.
Hark, who lies in the second chamber?
Donna Wayne.
This is a sorry sight.
A foolish thought to say a sorry sight.
Methought I heard a voice cry. Macbeth does murder sleep. Sleep that knits up the ravelled sleeve of care, the chief nourisher of great life's feast.
What do you mean?
Still it cried, sleep no more. Glam shall sleep no more. Cawdor shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more.
Who is it that has cried? Why do you avenge your thoughts to think so sickly of things? Go, wash your hands, get rid of this filthy witness. Why do you bring the daggers from the place? Go take them back and smear the sleepy grooms with this blood.
No, look on it again, I dare not.
Give me the daggers.
What hands are here? They pluck out mine eyes. Oh, great Neptunes, wash this blood from my hands. No, these are the multitudinous seas, making the green one red.
My hands are of your colour, but I shame to wear a heart so white. Go, put on your nightgown, lest occasion calls us and shows us to be watchers in this. Be not so lost so poorly in your thoughts.
To know my deed, 'twere best to know myself.